Alright, YouTube. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I know, it's different scenery today, huh? Something ain't right. Well, I had a pretty eventful day. We won't say bad, we'll say eventful. So, my original plan was to go to my local hobby, well, it's not really local, it's like 45 minutes away. Go to the hobby store, get new tires, go to this place that I thought of last night that has this dirt bike track rip there, but so I went to the place, I went to the hobby store, I got tires, I got the Proline Badlands for just to replace these, because as you can see they're shot. These are old Proline trenchers, they're just really old. So I get these new tires, right? I'm so excited, I'm ready to put them on, I'm ready to go ripping, new tires, all that. And tires don't fit, guys. I'm pretty sure tires don't fit. When you buy Proline tires, they come with these hexes that go inside of your tire, like so that it will mount to this, right? And then the tire goes on there that way. Yeah. Well, anyways, you see, that is way bigger than that. So the hex ain't the right size, so that don't work. So called the hobby shop. They said to bring everything back tomorrow, as long as I didn't put the tires on the truck and run them. They would help me get it figured out. Now I don't know if they're gonna give me a new set of tires or if they're gonna try to give me hexes that'll fit to make these work or whatever. I don't know, but I know one thing: if they try to tell me, well, you can buy these hexes that will make these tires fit, I'm not buying nothing else. I bought these strictly because I was told that they would work out of the package right on that truck. I'm not spending any money, nothing. So they're either gonna refund me my money, give me tires that work, or give me hexes that will make these tires work. One way or another, they're gonna make it work. They did sound really cool on the phone. The lady did sound really cool, so I'm not saying nothing bad about them. They do sound like they want to help me and get the problem fixed, so that's really cool of them. And then, so I was like, okay, well, tires won't go on. I might as well at least go out for a little rip, right? Well, let's see if you guys can notice a problem in here. I'll spin the wheel, maybe you'll notice it. See it? Do you see it? Do you see the issue? This little bolt, screw, whatever you want to call it, goes in that little hole to hold this pinion gear right there, so that when this spins, when the motor spins, it spins the slipper clutch spins the axles, blase, car goes. Okay, so I don't know if this little bolt right here, or screw, whatever you want to call it, I don't know if it broke, I don't know what happened, but it is not holding my pinion gear in place. So the bash got cut short today. That's why we didn't get any video footage today. Just a bad day all around, man. I'm having engine / clutch problems. I'm having tire problems. I can't get the tires on now. But like I said, tomorrow they are gonna make it right. They said come back in the morning when we open, and we'll make it right for you. I think eventually here I'm gonna mount this box, the receiver box, back down in here where it goes, so it's not like just there ugly. I like how whoever built this custom frame, they thought of all the spaces. Like they have a space for the servo, they have a space for the EC, they have a space for the help me out here, receiver, there we go. Big space for the battery. So whoever built this custom frame knew what they were doing. They did a pretty good job. I don't know who built it, but they did a pretty good job. All the bolts are where they're supposed to be, they all line up. But yeah, so my solution here is, for this pinion gear, I'm gonna take these two screws out right there, that one and that one. I'm gonna pull my motor out, that way it's a little bit easier to work on and stuff. I'm gonna try to see if either, where'd it go, that one will go back in there and I can tighten it down. If I can't tighten it down, I do have another pinion gear that I can take the bolt out of and put in there. So I'm gonna try to do that. I tried to fix it on the fly while we were out bashing, and it worked for like 5 minutes, and then it did it again. It started slipping again. Originally, I thought I ripped all the transmission gears off, because that's what happened the first time. I had to rebuild this whole transmission, but it's not. It was just that bolt, which is okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's better than ripping my whole transmission out, right? But yeah, I tried to fix it on the fly. It wouldn't work. It happened again, so I just gave up. Called it quits for today. Our little super glue holding the shock thing in is working pretty good back here now. I haven't had no problem with these axles. They've been doing phenomenal. Look really good. Shocks are pretty good. I mean, for $60, I would definitely would have liked the higher upgrade shock, man. I'm not saying nothing bad about Traxxas shocks, but let me show you what happened to the last big bore shocks that I had one day. These are big bore shocks. They're, maybe not. These have the plastic cap, so these I could be wrong on that. But anyways, you see the problem. They bent. Easy. They bent really easily. I have another one in here. Yeah, same thing. It's bent. So, hoping that doesn't happen with them ones. But them, like I said, I thought these were the same thing. So maybe these aren't actually the big bore shocks, because these ones have the aluminum caps and are aluminum. These ones have the plastic caps and aren't aluminum. So maybe just maybe. Here's my other pinion gear. I have another one in there too. I can pull that little bolt out. If anybody watching the channel knows anything about this motor, get that glare out of there. It's the Vortex brushless modified motor. I think this is the first generation they made. Yeah, because there's a Pro 2. This is the VST 7.5T VST Pro, and then I have this EC or ECS or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about either one of these. So, if anybody in the comments or watching videos knows anything about either that motor or that EC, please let me know. It would be appreciated, because I don't know anything about it. I actually want to keep that motor out, because I'm going to pull that pinion here. I pulled out that pinion. But alright guys, it is almost impossible for me to wrench on this and hold the phone at one time. So, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and pull everything apart, pull that motor out of there, probably pull this bolt out of there, because I think that little one broke. Try to get that fixed up tomorrow. Gonna go and somehow get these tires either to work on this car or get new ones that will fit. But look at these, just look at that. Let me show you next to the trenchers, and let me show you next to a stock tire. How you like my book bag here? It keeps all my Traxxas stuff in it when I go out and rip. Okay, so I think this is a stock Traxxas tire. Yeah. Okay, so we have a stock Traxxas / tire that comes. I think it comes with the truck. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. And then we have this is an older Proline trencher, I believe. Is it a trencher? Is this one? Yeah, trencher. Old Proline trencher. I gotta be careful. I don't want to get a bunch of mud and stuff on. I gotta wash them off. And these are the new ones that I got today, the Badlands. I really like these tires, man. I was really bummed out when they didn't go on there, when the Hexes didn't fit. Because look at that, man. That tread is just nasty. That is so beefy. I love it. I think it'll give me a lot better traction than these old trenchers. So we're definitely, hopefully, gonna get the Badlands to work tomorrow. Not these ones, at least some kind of them. But like I said, I'm not paying for another Hex that'll make them fit on my car or anything like that. I'm not doing it. Now, if they would have said that there's a chance that they won't work on your car, then yes, I would buy the Hexes, because that would be my fault because I didn't check. But I was told by 2 people that 100% them tires with them Hex adapters or whatever they are would go right on my car, and as soon as I tried, I realized they wouldn't. So that is not my fault. I trusted people. That's what you get for trusting people. No, I'm just playing. Like I said, I'm not talking nothing bad about that hobby store, because they were, when I called them, they were really respectful and eager to help me. They were like, do you think you can make it back in time before we close? And it was like already 6:30. I'm like, no way, man. I'm clearing back where I live, so there's no way. And they said, all right, we'll just come in first thing when we open up, and we'll get it figured out for you. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrench on this thing, hopefully get it back in working order, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a wonderful night. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Every single one of y'all. Show you this real quick. Here's just my little RC area in the house. I got that. That's the body I run most of the time. I run this body most of the time because I don't see a lot of slashes running this body. I see this one a lot more frequent, so I don't run that one as much, and it's got a big crack right here. But let me know if you guys think this is a good idea, by the way. I'm thinking about cutting out the windshield. Windshield. Thinking about cutting out the windshield so that when I mount this body, I could put the GoPro back in here somewhere. Like, it would have to be, I don't know, I have to figure something out. But it would be like watching out of the hood. I think that'd be really cool. So let me know if that's something you guys would want me to do. I would sacrifice it because it's already broke, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal to cut it all the way out. Here's a just a stock slash frame, and then just a Walmart Raptor truck. That was my son's first RC car. Now he's got the Rustler 2-wheel drive brushed. Here's a couple tires I've ripped off speed. There's a Proline trencher, completely destroyed. Here's another Proline trencher, completely destroyed. That's why, I mean, I know it's not Proline's fault because these tires were definitely old and wore out and just done. But I'm switching to Badlands, man. They look good. I like to tread more anyways. They look better. Oh, this is the transmission that come off of this frame from when I had to rebuild that one when I first got it. Literally, guys, first day, right? Come home, I hear a clicking noise. I'm like, what is that clicking noise? So I thought maybe, I looked up a couple videos, they said there might be something stuck in between there. So I go out and I just ripped it, and it stopped moving. So I come home, I tear the transmission apart. All the gears in there, the teeth, gone. Just gone. It ripped them all apart. So I had to rebuild the transmission the first day I got it. But since I put these other upgraded parts on, this is the first problem I've had. And I don't really consider this a big issue. I mean, it is, because, I mean, it won't run like this. Like, it won't move at all. So, I mean, I guess it kind of is a big deal, but at the same time, it's just literally that's all I gotta do, is just get that bolt to tighten down. And if you're just getting into RC, oh my god, if you're just getting into RC, this is one of my biggest tips ever and one of my biggest regrets that I made. Do not buy these. Do not buy an Allen wrench kit. Allen wrenches, no, 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 no. You will strip your bolts. They won't work. It's hard to get into places. They're too little. Just spend the extra money and get the hex drivers that come like this, like a normal screwdriver, but it's actually a hex driver. Please, just trust me. Please, I'm begging you, just do that. If you're just getting into RC and you don't know what tools you'll need and stuff like that, hex drivers, socket set, pliers, and a screwdriver, man, you'll be good. I used socket set. Nah, I dreaded it. I cannot believe I did these. I definitely should have got the torque they're either called torque screws, well, not screws, but that's torque wrenches or hex wrenches. Either way, like I said, it's not actual Allen wrenches, they're actual wrenches. Just please take my advice on that. But alright, guys, enough rambling. I'm gonna get the wrenching, and I will see you guys tomorrow in a bashing video, hopefully with new tires. Alright, YouTube, I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one.